Diogo Jota quick to spark Liverpool stroll past Southampton. The question was not whether Liverpool would score once again, but how long Southampton would make a contest of their latest daunting assignment at Anfield. The answer was 2 minutes. When Diogo Jota converted at the end of Liverpool's first meaningful attack, it proved the cue for Jurgen Klopp's team to deliver another procession on home soil and expose the vast gulf between the Premier League elite and those in their slipstream. Jota scored twice, Thiago Alcantara and Virgil van Dijk won apiece, as Liverpool made it 10 goals at Anfield without reply inside a week. In doing so, they became the first top-flight team to score at least twice in 17 consecutive matches since Sunderland in 1927. Liverpool needed 113 seconds to open the scoring, to be precise, and signal a long old afternoon for Southampton, who, had they planned to stay compact and frustrate, did the exact opposite from the outset. The visitors' three-man rearguard of Jan Bednarek, Mohamed Salisu and Lyanco, making his first Premier League start, were a blessing for a rampant Liverpool attack with their stray touches, hesitant challenges and misjudged rushes out of defense. Bednarek was at fault for the breakthrough when misreading Trent Alexander-Arnold's long ball out of defense and allowing it to bounce over him. Jota raced through and, though Southampton smothered the striker's initial attempt, Andy Robertson and Sadio Mane kept the pressure on down the left. Mane picked out the left-back's darting run into the area with a delightful pass, and the Scotland captain pulled his cross back for Jota to steer a finish beyond Alex McCarthy. Mane thought he had made it too when beating McCarthy with an emphatic header from a Robertson free kick, awarded for a nasty foul by Bednarek on the Senegal international's calf. VAR intervened for a fractional offside, although it merely delayed the inevitable. Jota claimed his and Liverpool's second following a precise, flowing move that started with Alexander-Arnold winning a challenge before finding Mohamed Salah in space on the right. Salah exchanged passes with Jordan Henderson and, with the visiting defense completely exposed, centered for the unmarked Portugal international to tap in at the back post. VAR assessed a possible handball by Alexander-Arnold in the build-up, but this time did not ruin Anfield's celebrations. Liverpool had extended their run of scoring 2 or more goals, and there was still almost an hour to go. Number 3 arrived minutes later from the right foot of Thiago, who, as against Porto in the Champions League in midweek, pounced on a weak-headed clearance to the edge of the area. The midfielder was first to react when Tino Livramento headed away Salah's cross and easily fooled Bednarek with a roll of the foot before driving towards McCarthy's top left corner. A deflection off Lyanco sent the shot flying into the top right instead. Southampton were being completely outclassed. They were also reliant on Liverpool errors for something, anything, to comfort the admirable number of fans who had trekked up from the south coast. But even then Alisson stood in their way. The Liverpool goalkeeper reacted smartly to smother at the feet of James Ward-Prowse when the visiting captain dispossessed Thiago and found himself through on goal. He saved from Armando Broja when the striker seized on a poor throw-in by Alexander-Arnold and held off Ibrahima Konate to sprint into the area. And he denied Adam Armstrong on the stroke of halftime when, collecting Broja's cross from the right, the striker drilled low towards the bottom corner. The second half also opened in worrying fashion for Ralph Hasenhutl's team when Van Dijk scored his first Liverpool goal since returning from injury. Another Southampton old boy was involved in the fourth, Mane forcing McCarthy into evasive action when attempting to curl into the top corner from distance. From the resulting corner by Alexander-Arnold, Oriol Romeu switched off on the penalty spot and left Van Dijk free to volley under the exposed and overworked Southampton keeper. Jota missed a chance for a hat-trick when steering Robertson's